Oh, that's actually sick. They are in the middle of transporting my new engine I'm gonna have to put in this thing. I was gonna wait to reveal it to you guys, but it's here. Hi, girlie, come on. Whoa. Go. She's the best little dog. What? What's up, dude? I'm safe and I'm chilling up here. So the last video did not go as planned. It was, however, interesting. It was fun. It was a nice experience. Also, a little update. I got my other GTR fender. This was an absolute mess. Long story short, do not use Greyhound shipping because they are a mess, dude. They lost it and then they put the wrong person's name on it and I had to convince them it was mine. Had to talk to a lot of people, had to drive there and back a lot of times. Still use Greyhound, but we got the GTR fender to go ahead and finish that up, waiting on headlights and a hood. So right now we have the EJ1 Civic. That's the $600 eBay turbo boosted Civic. I love that car so much. I have this weird, love for Hondas now. I don't know why, because they're really not that cool. They're just really fun. So that car is like my fast car. I'm gonna end up probably all-wheel drive swapping, either K or B18 swapping someday. And that's gonna be like my drag racing car. I really want that car to just be nasty and mean and fun. I probably won't keep a stock body. I'll do a 3-piece front end, something like that. But I've thought about it, because there's a lot of Civics out there that are really nice, but it's few and far between you find them. A lot of people can't afford to build nice cars, or at least they think they can't. I, with this next build, want to do something similar to what I just did, but different. But don't let this build distract you from the fact that Hector is gonna be running 3 Honda Civics with spoon engines. And he just went to Hector's, about 3 T66 turbos, NOS, and Motec exhaust systems.
And a Motec system exhaust.
Oh, did I say Hector's again?
Yeah.
So he went to Harry's and bought the Motec. Dang it, don't let it distract you. So I think he's somewhere in here. Oh, there he is. I see it. Okay, that is way better condition.
Wow.
I think we just got a dub. I think that's a W right there. Wow. Oh my God, guys. I think we hit the jackpot. I do the gangster lean, a little bit of a gangster lean, the classic Honda gangster lean.
No, that's all right, hold on. There you go.
I've seen people drive like this, foot out the window.
That was you!
Oh yeah, that was me. So, AC works. Okay, guys, this might be the nicest cheap Honda I've ever seen in my life. This thing runs and drives. Okay, look at the steering wheel. Look at the dash. Look at the carpet. Look at all the interior pieces of this. And tell me this is not the nicest looking old clunky boy you've ever seen. Look at that.
It's pretty dang good condition. Not cracked.
So I'm test driving it right now. He's a super nice guy. And he let us take it for a spin. This is a little nicer than
it actually runs.
Than the one we just looked at. So what's crazy is the car that we just looked at was listed as the same price as this right here. This car was listed the same price as the other one. And this car has an interior, it runs, it's got a new timing belt. So downside to this car, automatic. But I was looking into it. Transmissions, the D series transmissions, super cheap. Oops, Subaru. Clutches are cheap. All the shifting linkage and everything like that is really cheap. I talked to Ethan about it too. He's like, dude, I would do it. This is a really good condition car. I mean, I'm gonna buy it.
How does it feel?
It feels good. Brakes are, I could probably do some brakes on it. Let's see how this VTEC feels. It's gotta pass the VTEC test.
I feel like I could run faster than this.
Ooh, no, you could not, sweetie. This is rocket ship. We hit 50. That was not fast. So it passed the VTEC test.
AC's starting to kick in.
AC's kicking in. Dude, I'm kind of stoked. Power windows, dude. Power freaking windows.
Oh, we don't have a vice grip to roll it down?
Yeah, I got vice grips on the windows. I got working everything. Dog, I think we just literally hit gold. We just hit land that had oil beneath, but Honda world. Oh, we're gonna have to fix that. We're gonna have to fix that. Let me go buy it from this guy. Are you gonna follow me? All right. Guys, this is insane. Unmolested. It's even got AC, dude. If you guys know anything about Texas, it's hot here, and the freaking AC works. All right. Oh, shoot. I just put my foot on the clutch. That's gonna have to change soon. Woo! 60 roll, baby. Punch it. Okay. All right. Absolutely purring down. Oh, Civic gang. Civic gang. Yo, we're just purring at 60. Purring. Putting down the highway, my old Honda. In his next seat, my girlfriend Rhonda. We're gonna smoke some cigarettes, then we're gonna go home, take some bets on who can poop the longest time without the bathroom light on. Oh, that's actually sick. They are in the middle of transporting my new engine I'm gonna have to put in this thing. Yes, I was gonna wait to reveal it to you guys, but it's here. Can you do a burnout in a stock power automatic Civic? I gotta know. Can you do a burnout in a stock power automatic Civic? Hold up, we gotta try it. So brake up. Oh, hold up. I think we might be able to do this. Let's do just go to the lowest gear possible. Maybe get a little bit of there we go, launch control. It's not doing it. No. Why is it doing that? I just need a clutch to drop, I guess. Woo! I'm full throttle, literally. All right, this AC is so cold my titties are gonna fall off, no lie. This car is so nice. All right, first off, before I show you, would you rather me manual swap first, do power first, or both at the same time, I guess, would be a good deal. But you guys wanna see an auto Civic walking people? Prepare yourself to meet probably the cleanest EM Civic you'll ever see for how much I just bought it for. This is the new buddy in the family. Oh, babe, it was probably the most comfortable car I owned. Oh man, AC is cold, radio works, it drives straight, kind of, when you hold the steering wheel at a certain angle. But man, it's a little dirty, so maybe we need to clean it up and give her some love. But let me give you guys a little fact here. I paid as much for this car and drove less miles to get it than I did for the EJ1. And this car is in infinitely better condition. Now, let me tell you the great things about this. It's got original paint. This paint is I could buff it, I could maybe do some wet sand, I could bring it back to life. It's awesome. It's got power windows, it's got freaking power everything, it's got locks, I can lock it from inside and outside. Can't do that in my other car. It runs, drives, and it is good. AC is fire, actually it's ice. The bad, so the only thing on this car I'm gonna have to do is replace this fender, which is a very simple thing. I'll either order one online or find something from a junkyard. But this car is crazy. This is the best looking Honda I've seen. So, as you guys know, I really wanted a hatchback. Hatchbacks are very hard to find. They're very expensive or horrible, horrible condition. The EM Coupe is the car that stole the Panasonic TVs that had spoon parts in the Fast and Furious. This is one of the most iconic chassis of Civics ever made. Plans for this. Let me tell you guys a little bit about what Daddy wants to do. One of the biggest problems, I think, in the car scene right now, it's not a problem, but I think it's a dilemma that I want to help people with. Not a lot of people have a lot of money to spend on their cars, but I think the biggest issue with that is people will just buy parts just for the sake of buying parts. And a lot of people build ugly cars. And I want you guys to know you don't have to spend 40 grand plus on a build to have a nice looking car. Point of this is to do a budget build, kind of like the other one, but a little more focused on just being a really nice car. And so I'm not gonna do things like super cheap, but I really wanna make a nice looking car that's boosted, You know, that's a really cool all-around build, but that also you guys can afford too. Hi, bud. I got a new car, another one. Hi. You guys seem to really enjoy Honda builds, and to be honest, I've never had so much fun building a car until I got a Honda too, primarily because it's just so cheap to build them. But let me show you this, dude. Let me show you this. Y'all ready for this? Unlike the other car, this is actually all stock, and things aren't janky and like falling all over the place. Like, this is bone stock. Like, nobody, Mr. Stanley that owned this car, only thing he did the entire life of owning this car is change the freaking oil. And it has obviously just never been molested ever. It's not clean, it's not pristine, stock suspension, stock everything. This car has never been touched, which is incredibly rare for the Honda world, because you know that they've all been just completely ruined. And so I'm very excited to clean this up. I'd like to make it look a lot nicer in here. My vision for this car is just to make it super nice. And I would love to race both of the Hondas together. The other one's gonna be pretty OP soon for this, but I want to buy another sort of like eBay turbo kit, but a different one, and compare them, because one of the biggest questions we got from the other build was like, what kit is it? How do you like it? So I think there's definitely other kits out there, not even just from eBay. There's a lot of kits out there that are similar in price. So some of you who are like OG and love the D16 out here might really like this too. I think I'm gonna keep the D16, and I might build the D16 to see like how much can we get and what can this little sucker do with pistons, rods, a cam, and just a little bit of love and boost to get it going. Let's sit down and buy some parts. Let's start shopping. I think that's the kit that I have right now, except it's actually sold from a different person. Okay, for less money, D-Series 1516 Stage 2 turbocharger, Ram Horde manifold upgrade kit, EG and EK. Okay, this is like a similar but different kit. I really like this manifold a lot better. That's the exact same turbo. I think these guys would get it, yeah. It's the same thing, dude. But it's got a downpipe. It shows, but maybe it doesn't actually have that. One of the things you gotta be careful about is making sure that it actually comes with everything you need. 53 kits sold, dude. I got 53 other gangsters out there repping this kit with me. Maybe so. Maybe we'll have to do this. Oh, dog. Look at this. Should we get this guy? I mean, dude, that is $460. That's even less than what I just spent. That's a pretty,
all of that? That's
a pretty gnarly kit. I'm saying that I feel like those welds could definitely break apart at any time, but I'm down for that. It even comes with a wastegate dump, and I think a downpipe. Did we just find an even better deal than the first time? I think we did. Buy it now. So we've got like clear taillights we can do. Those are cool. I actually kind of like those. Oh man, dude, this is fun. Taillights. Okay, I spelled lights wrong. These, that's what I want right there. They also have them blacked out, but I don't like that. These right here, really clean. The candy canes, that's like, so I'm gonna add that to cart. No thanks, eBay, don't want your crap. Here we go, we're looking pretty good so far. Not too shabby. EM1 Civic. I'm just gonna search Civic. There's a front lip that's $70. I'm gonna buy that. Oh my goodness, $184 coilovers? I think we'll do nicer coilovers than that. I really want this grill right here, but that's expensive. There we go. That's what I needed right there. Look at that. That's what I want. Add. Oh, a passenger side fender for $41? Bet. Guys, this is fun. I'm just gonna send it and go ahead and commit to this. So honestly, like for a Honda, it's not abnormal to see a turbo kit come with everything for like $600 to $800. I was even looking at like bigger websites, you know, that are more common and that sell not just Japanese, or not just Chinese Choo Choo, Hiroshima hairdryer, Kung Pao cam crusher turbo kits, but like a little bit nicer turbo kits, and they're usually they're around like $1,000. We just got one for $450, and we're gonna see how that one goes. Just like the last one, I'm gonna try and make it as clean as possible, and if I have to buy my own stuff, like I had to use my own AN fittings and lines last time, definitely do not want to overlook quality with anything really that I do, especially baby girl. Is it time to build this already? I think we should do a stroked sleeved, bigger spoolie boy in here soon. On top of all that, still making it clean, I went ahead and bought a SI front and rear bumper off of this site that manufacturers, I guess, maybe fake bumpers. So I'm telling you guys, it's so cheap and so fun, and I can't wait for this car to come together. Okay, I got a lot of stuff purchased. Guys, I'm so excited. Oh, that's bright, and I really hope that you guys are too. I can't wait to be building both of those at the same time. I hope you guys are ready for 2 builds at once. I don't know if you guys can handle that. Something I want to say to you guys today to end the video, especially with like relationships with like parents and stuff like that, or with your spouse, with your wife, with your girlfriend, even as you talk throughout the day. It's so important to focus on using dialogue and words that allow you to move forward and not dwell on the past. Arguing, bringing up stuff that's always happening in the past is honestly what deteriorates relationships. It deteriorates your soul. Using words that bring life, using words that help you construct. I just want to encourage you guys to not use words that dwell on the past, but just make sure that your words that you use are loving, but they're always forward thinking. That might be a deeper one for some of you guys, and but I want you guys to know that it's really important to try and make sure that every time you have a conversation, whether it's an argument or not, like, it's very important to not get stuck in that argument, but to just be thinking about forward and how things can change moving forward. I will say that to you guys today. I always sometimes wonder like if I'm saying things as best as I could, and so I hope you guys are understanding some of these things. In my mind, it's working really well, but I sit there, I'm like, okay, maybe I need to say it this way. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and I hope you're stoked for this build, because I am. Deuces. Hey, and I got 2 videos. Did you like my song that I had in the mid video, like driving in the Honda, the little riding down? I don't even know what I said, but it was sick.